All right, so we're back again with some more of this Madden 25 or Madden 25, Madden 26 shit show of a product, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you sit back, chill, take a pee break, pause the video, get some popcorn, because you know how to do. Without further ado, let's get into it. So this play here is just a regular play, right? A crosser, threw it to Goddard, one of my tight ends. And as you can see, I'm trying to get him to angle up the field, right? Now, the problem I have, again, with this game being on early access, there's no reason for me to try to angle up the field while I'm pretty sure I was holding L2 to do my quick cut or to do 360 cuts as they call it. And I was trying to do that, and then the game just stops my regular motion and starts me back running again because again, this game is not polished enough for early access or early release. Like we gotta really get away from being able to do these early accesses and early releases. You know what I mean? This game being on August 7th and I believe August 14th, or probably when you're seeing this is already out now as the worldwide release is out. But we got to stop doing these early releases because, see, stuff like this is a problem. Like, just imagine in what different context you could put this in that could possibly screw you as the user, or somebody that's probably you're playing against. If that does that to them, it might be a fourth and whatever, and them doing that stops them from getting a fourth and whatever, and it's a turnover. Or if you're trying to score and this is like your last ditch effort and they do this to you. You know what I mean? It's like little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I really hate the fact that this is the norm now. This is what we have to deal with when we're playing these products early. You know what I'm saying? Now let's take a step back from this for a second, right? Now remember the speed boosting that I was telling y'all about, the shifty that's in college football 26? I'm seeing the same exact thing now in Madden 26 now. I'm able to do it with Saquon. I think sometimes I'm able to do it with Jalen Hurts sometimes. But it's the same speed boosting that I was seeing in College Football 26 is now being in Madden 26 now. Now, I don't know if y'all heard, I've said this in a video one time before, I believe, but since there's no separate dev team between college football and Madden, they're all together now. They're all under one umbrella. So I said before, if you see some stuff in college football 26, you're more than likely going to see it in in Madden 26 and vice versa. And this is right here is just a confirmation for it. You know what I mean? Like there's no reason for this to be okay. You know what I mean? Even though I'm the one that's kind of getting the better end of that, the better end of that result, there's still no reason for that to happen. Point blank, period. And it pisses me off because it's like, people see this and they think it's okay. People try to find a way to relegate this as oh well, that's just his acceleration. It's just that's just his ability to be able to take that explosive first or second step. There's no excuse for that. There's no reason for nobody to be able to catch him. I remember the thing that I liked about Madden 25 is the fact that it was so grounded to the point where if a guy was fast, he was fast, but then that was that gradual increase to the speed. You know what I'm saying? There was that, that second gear you saw, that third gear, and you just see him start pulling away. Madden 25 felt more grounded. Yeah, it was a little bit more sluggish, but it didn't feel super duper arcadey like how college football did. You know what I mean? And that's what made me kind of stick to it a little bit more and not really go as hard on it. Pause. You know what I mean? Not go super duper ranting about it because I wanted to kind of give it a chance. But now that we're getting the same global speed as college football had in Madden 26, now we're seeing this type of stuff happen. I'm seeing my guys not even being able to I'm seeing guys not even be able to turn without having to stop and then start the run animation again. Or for whatever reason, I'll take a second or third step, I'm able to burst off and go into hyperspeed. There's no excuse for this type of shit, man. You know what I mean? And again, it's aggravating because why are you releasing this product early and these things aren't being covered? We're glorified beta testers, ladies and gentlemen. We're glorified beta testers, and there's no way that they can lie to us to say that we're not. You can't say that you care about the fans. Oh, that's why we released it early, but you put out a build that is just really wonky and buggy to the point where you can't explain it. You just gotta just hope that the update that y'all are working on is the one that fixes majority of the stuff that we're ragging on at the moment. That's poor work ethic. Oh, I'll fix it later. I don't worry about it. Just put it out right now. Make sure it's stable. You can't do that. You can't, because if somebody did that to you in the real rest of the world, no, I say real, but in the rest of the world, if they did that to you, you'd be pissed. If you want to go change your oil, right? If you want to go get your oil changed, they change the filter. Let's say they drain the oil, change the filter, and then they say, I'll just put the new oil in there later. You should be good to go. You would have a problem with that. No, do my shit right now. Or if you wanted to go get your tires changed, right? They do all three of the tires, but the fourth one they say, I'll do that one later. You should be okay with just the three. No, you want them to do it right now. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep shortchanging your customers, EA. You can't keep fucking doing that. Like, that's after a while it becomes a conflict of interest. That's what happens. What you're going to do is you're going to start having people now all of a sudden raising an eyebrow, start looking at the whole idea that, okay, now these guys are all of a sudden now giving us these half-assed products, and I'm not even really able to enjoy it like I want to. Enough is enough with the dumb shit, EA. Like, let's cut the crap and actually put out some cohesive, consistent products, because right now this ain't it. Stop doing early releases, man. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the worst links, because you know how I do. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Devine, and I'm signing out. Peace.